Hey Capricorn, here's a reading for you guys for June 2023. Thanks for being here. Look at your immediate overall energy just flying out towards us. Outer core. Okay, I haven't even seen this card before. Ooh, giving me some Venus vibes though. Fluidity. That's really beautiful, Capricorn. Okay, immediately, so much of your vibe, Capricorn, can be about outer core. It's making me think like parkour. But your outer facade, the way you express yourself, the way you present yourself, the devil is a big part of your energy, which is about getting things done. It's about being materialistic, but in the best sense, like you create and build and manifest physically in the physical form more than anyone, any other sign. You're good at it. You're good at accumulating and managing and experiencing money and wealth. And this month you could just be feeling yourself. Let's see how it relates to the rest of your reading, but you are maybe just really emerging in your own element. We have 12 here at the top, which is also the card of, isn't it Temperance, I think? And that is about peace. It's about stability and alignment in a lot of turbulence. Look at this peace and stability and just gorgeous. Actually, and this reminds me of the Temperance card, because the Temperance card is a lot about a person, a divine being stepping in water and also in air, and combining the two elements and being the balance between the two in the transition. So how are you presenting yourself through transition this month, Capricorn? That was a lot of words for me to get that out. Maybe you're up leveling. Well, damn, son. Choice. What are you choosing this month? How are you choosing to show up? There we go. And how are people looking at you? Damn, I love it when these are just like right on. The message is just right on. And also look at all these stars that are there too. So how are you shining? What light are you shining? What inspiration are you giving? But also how are you being inspired this month? Let's see how it all comes together for your reading. But that's really gorgeous. It's also that Venus vibe too. Is a lot about receptivity. You could be really just receiving a lot. That's going to maybe have you step into success. It's like you don't have, my point is you don't have to work really hard this month, Capricorn, to shine or to present in a really gorgeous way. That female energy is about just having a glow up and being really receptive to all of the benefits that come with that. Can you see this? It's a little... But, you know, choice. There she is. Let's see if I can move this over. All right. Let's see what you guys got going on. Central energy for you guys. Central theme this month. The Two of Cups in reverse. So some kind of separation here from a relationship that could be a relationship, a romantic relationship, but also business professional relationship, crossed by the Three of Cups and celebration about it. So some kind of separation this month is happening emotionally for you guys, stepping away from anything that doesn't really serve you. This could absolutely be about a breakup, but if it is, you're celebrating it. Look at this, Two of Cups to the Three of Cups. You're moving up, you're glowing up. You are claiming your happiness. And if that's moving away from a relationship, let's go ahead and get a clarifier for the Two of Cups there. You know what? It doesn't even matter what it's about. It's about because it's bringing you to your happiest place. There's something about whatever the separation is, whether it's from a job, whether it's from a relationship, whether it's just from someone at work that doesn't feel good, whatever it is, an old boss, maybe your kid graduated from school and you no longer have to see a teacher, whatever it is, there's been some like a thorn in your side that has been keeping you back, nagging at you, not working out for you. You're leaving it behind for a lot of happiness this month, ways that you have just are going to be able to shine like you haven't before. And you are celebrating. You are choosing to go out. You're choosing to be in celebration about it. What is in the foundation here? Well, I'm curious. I like to do the timeline first, actually. So what happened in the recent past, the Ten of Coins in reverse. And moving to in the future, 8 of Wands. Ooh, glow up, Capricorn, get it. You're just like leaving all this dead weight behind. The 10 of Coins in reverse. There's something that was like destabilizing. This could have been a loss of money, a loss of cash. Maybe an investment fell through. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe you just lost $10 at the grocery store, right? It can be big or small. But something in the recent happened that felt destabilizing. Coins, 10 of Coins is accumulation of wealth, accumulation of financial or material abundance. And when it's in reverse, there's something that happened where it destabilized, something didn't work out. Something happened that could have been disappointing, or maybe just something fell through, or maybe you're like moving. A friend of mine is moving across country, and she got the 10 of Coins a couple of times the other day in a reading I did for her. It's just all of her stuff is moving. She's getting rid of a lot, right? So it doesn't have to be like this crazy bad thing that happens, like you're gonna lose all your money. It's just like something destabilized and left you feeling perhaps kind of lonely, like a loss of friends, a loss of connection, feeling disconnected from your childlike self here in the past. And it's moving you towards a lot of movement. 8 of Wands is like the race cars are at the start and they are ready to go. So whatever you're leaving behind, whatever loss happened for you in the recent past, it is just blasting you forward. Speaking of train tracks, was I speaking about a train track? I feel like I was, but maybe it was just in my mind. I don't know. It looks like you were just on a train bolting for happier shores, like just all kinds of new opportunities there in the distance. Like this card just makes you want to shoot forward at lightning speed to whatever is happening there on the horizon. So lots of forward energy, lots of forward momentum, movement, leaving behind the old to shoot right into the new. And Wands are all about our creativity, vitality, fire, excitement. 6 of Swords, another card about moving on. And often, traditionally, the 6 of Swords is about moving on from relationships that no longer work. We're moving on from turbulent waters here in the front towards calmer waters in the back and a whole new life. And you're taking your whatever with you, your friends, your toys, and you're going home. So definitely about a glow up here. You are washing away the past and really shining up to move just very forcefully forward here. What's in the foundation? Your subconscious. What are you building the rest of the month off of? The 5 of Swords in reverse. Capricorn, I love this for you. You're no longer willing to engage in petty fights anymore. You're no longer willing to like get in the ring with someone or people or situations that like aren't gonna work out. Right? You're just like, I'm done fighting. I'm done trying to show up and argue for something that just clearly isn't working. I'm not going to spend my time that way. I love seeing the 5 of Swords in reverse. Exactly. Because you're letting go of any effort to try and like show up and talk things through. This is like you had some arguments with someone and you were really, really trying to work it out, or you were really trying to put a lot of effort into communication and it just was not working. The 5 of Swords, people just get caught up. It's a time where we really are advised to step away. So I love that you're just stepping back from anything that isn't working for you in service to new relationships, in service to your heart, in service to being open, in service to being vulnerable. You're no longer willing to like say shitty things about people. You're no longer willing to have shitty things said about you. You want the real vulnerability that comes with true connection. And as soon as you do this, you are opening yourself up to that. You're opening yourself up to offers of love, to offers of friendship, to offers of like that closeness and that sweetness in relationships that can come when you're really open and vulnerable. And I love seeing this in the foundation because you are building the rest of the month off of what's going on here in the subconscious. So what are you consciously aware of this month? King of Coins. So there could be some upset. There could be some like feeling like you're not very stable. You kind of don't know who you are anymore. Maybe this could also be like a person in your life that's like not very happy with you. You're very conscious. Fabulous. Okay. You're very conscious that there's something that you are really letting go of. And I know I've said that a couple times in your reading so far, but you were very focused this month on understanding that you are not in a masterful position this month. You're not feeling super accomplished. You might not be feeling like the king of the world anymore. And the King of Coins could easily be your card, Capricorn, right? Like you are oftentimes affluent. You're really good with money. We talked about that before. You're really good at getting what you want, even if you're like, girl, I'm broke as hell. Well, I mean, the Capricorns in my life know how to go from broke as hell to just never giving up, striving towards what they want, being strategic, being exceptionally detailed about where and how their money comes in, what they want to do for work. Like it's all planned out with Capricorns, and they don't quit. You don't let failures take you down. So this month with the King of Coins in reverse up here, it's saying like, I don't really feel like myself right now, but that makes a lot of sense with how much you are giving up to move forward in a new direction. And look at where you're going. 9 of Pentacles is like independently wealthy. So that makes a lot of sense too if you're moving away from relationships that no longer serve you, if you've left behind something here that felt really foundational. And also with the 2 of Cups in reverse here, there's some kind of separation that happened on a relational level. And the 9 of Cups is a lot about independence. It's a lot about feeling independently wealthy, whether that's money, whether that's just feeling good about you. This is like the ultimate 9 of Cups card. The glow up, outer core, feeling good, don't need anybody. Want my nails done? I buy it. What is that Destiny's Child song like so long ago? Right? So all of it, like you're feeling good, but also in a way that might not feel very natural to you right now, or might feel like a little discombobulated, and that's okay. How are you feeling about the whole process here, Capricorn? Oh, the Fool in reverse. So you could be feeling like maybe you rushed into something. Maybe you're feeling like you might have rushed into change too quickly, or maybe you were really like foolhardy. Maybe you were foolish. When the Fool is in reverse, we're oftentimes trepidatious about the decisions we're making, or the newness, or wondering if we did something wrong. Let's get a clarifier for you. And this is just kind of how you're reflecting on this process. So whether that's true or not, I'll leave up to you, or we can see how the reading ends. But so far, these cards are really positive in the direction of moving forward, right? So you have separation with the 2 of Cups, but then you're immediately celebrating. You're stepping away from conflict, and you're immediately open to new and beautiful and sweet and genuine connection. You're not feeling like your stable, cool, calm self that can do everything for yourself and everyone, but you're getting a glow up and you're feeling independently very, very good about yourself. You're leaving behind, like something felt really disconnected and discombobulated, but it's like flying you forward and into better things to come. You just haven't reached the next shore yet, right? You just haven't reached the next destination yet in both of these cards in your future position. So it makes a lot of sense that you're like, oh my God, did I make the right decision? What am I doing? I'm feeling like I just made the wrong choice. Lovers in reverse. So you have the Choice card here. So you could have really made a lot of strong decisions that are choosing the trajectory of your future here in June. Or you're seeing the outcome, a lot of those choices, and you're kind of like, did I make the wrong choice? The Lovers in reverse can certainly speak to breakups or ways that relationships aren't working, but the Lovers card is also about choosing. It's about choosing what we want. And so the Fool and the Lovers here in reverse just tells me you might be freaking out a little bit, Capricorn. You're like, what the fuck did I do? Did I make the right choice? Did I make the wrong choice? But let's see what the cards say. I mean, so far it's looking really light and beautiful and glowy-uppy and independently wealthy, and like you're doing pretty good. So what's in your environment? People, places, things around you this month that are going to help, hinder you. The 10 of Wands. Okay, so let's get a clarifier for this, but this could be a good month for you, Capricorn, to just be wary of who and how you spend your time with this month. Who you spend your time with this month. 10 of Wands could just be a lot of fatigue in dealing with a lot of endings, or dealing with a lot of things that you have to do. So maybe you're like really busying yourself at work if relationships are really hard this month. Or maybe you have a lot of people in your community who are watching you go through a transition or change that are like, I don't know, did you do the right thing? Or maybe you're talking about it a lot. The 10 of Wands is a card about completion. So the positive about the 10 of Wands is that it's a card about bringing in your harvest. Like you're really culminating. There's so much that's like ending here in a really good way. You're reaping what you've sowed. and you're getting the benefits of that, but it's a lot. It's a lot. And the ask here, the advice with the Ten of Wands is always to like, where can you get help? Where can you get support? But this card is in your environment. So you might just have opportunities here to feel overwhelmed in June. So that's great to know here in this reading. So you can kind of just counter that by being very intuitive, being very quiet and in yourself this month about who and how you spend your time. With whom and how you spend your time. So if someone invites you out to a party, or if you are going out to celebrate something and you are partying a lot more than you usually do, or just like filling your schedule a whole lot more to like distract yourself, really check in with yourself. Is it actually overwhelming you, or is it serving a purpose to help move you forward? Is going to talk to your bestie who's just gonna like trash your ex gonna like fill up your cup and make you feel a lot better, or is it just gonna keep you overwhelmed and stuck in old habits? So anytime you have an opportunity or step into something in your environment this month that's gonna sway you either way, just kind of check in with yourself and know that, you know, that's the best part about being an adult. We can do whatever we want. And if you don't want to accept an invitation to go out, you don't have to, even if it's with your bestie. Especially if it's with your bestie. I'm so lucky to say I have about, a few amazing besties in my life who know that if I say, nope, can't go, they're like, love you, girl. So glad you're taking care of yourself, right? Don't let anyone make you feel bad for needing your own time or space sometimes. So how are you? Fears and wishes, hopes, fears, and wishes. Knight of Swords. Ooh, Capricorn. You're like, I just want to bust into that boardroom and tell everyone in there the best idea. I just want to go into that. I just want to go tell him off. I just want to go tell her what I think. I just want to go tell them all my new ideas. This could be you like really wanting to have your voice heard in some area of life, professionally, personally, but a lot of this is about relationships here. So you're really hoping with this card that you can just go in and slay. Let's get a clarifier here because, the Knight of Swords is reckless. He's got a lot to say. A lot of it's coming from a very clear place. Look at all that clarity. Look at all those like beautiful, colorful, straight lines all in a row. He's got all the words. He can say it really fast. He can come in and just cut you down to the quick with how much he knows and what he says and all of his thoughts, and they're all going to be really good. But he doesn't have a lot of grounding, right? Knights are kind of at the teenage level, so there's still a level of maturity, and you don't want to say things that you're later going to regret, is my whole point. Yeah, okay. Clarified by the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is just a warning that you might really want to like send that angry text, or you might really want to like, hey, shoot off that email that explains to your boss why there's totally wrong about this. Or if you are going through a divorce, I'm so sorry. Or if you're going through some kind of separation, you might just want to have a lot of communication that just tells someone off and like you really know. But you're going to regret it later is what the Queen of Swords in reverse says. Queen of Swords in reverse is not connected to her heart, and a lot of times can be like very ice queen personality, ice people out. And if you're dealing with conflict, or if your end goal is to connect and really heal something or get what you want out of a situation, like understanding or ultimately peace, or, it doesn't help to come in and just eviscerate someone. So have yourself an amazing time this month, Capricorn. Actually, this is great advice to you with this card here. Go write out like the most vociferous letters, like go write out those texts, go write them all down. If you want to just, press send on that email, like write it all out and then send it to your best friend or send it to yourself, and whatever it is, like get it out so that you're doing it, but check yourself on who you're actually sending it to this month. Culmination for you. What is the end result? Capricorn, 4 of Wands. So this is really beautiful. It's celebration. It's partnership. It's happy at home. It can talk about happy relationships or even marriage, celebration of engagements. It's that perfect balance you can see here between land and water, which we talked about from the very beginning. I love how this is all full circle. Stable passion. celebration. So, you know, when we come back to this, like, oh my gosh, you're feeling like, did I make the right decision? Am I doing it right? Am I never going to be happy ever again? Did I just fuck up everything that I've ever worked for? No, you didn't, Capricorn. Look at where you're going. Stay the course. Stay on this beautiful, fast trajectory, moving on to calmer shores or better places. It's just bringing you to the most... clarified by the Empress. It's bringing you to everything you could possibly want. No big deal. The Empress also talks about pregnancy. It's like fertility. You are just basking in this glow where everything is like working out really well for you. She's a magnet for prosperity and wealth in all of the ways, not only monetarily, but also just friendships, home, hearth, happiness, coupled with the Four of Wands. Like, this is marriage and babies, if you want that traditionally, or this is like happiness at home, new partnerships, new excitement, like moving. I'm seeing like moving to a new place and just fucking loving it and having a barrage of like friends and family and good food and meals and parties and all the things, all the sweetness of life, however that manifests for you. So Capricorn, I love that twist for you. This is a glow up of epic proportions, and it's leading you to like your best life. So you chose well, girl. You chose well. I'm really excited for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and we'll catch you on the next one.